Okay, so we have another presentation at our most special item on the day. It is the very first Today Special Value from the watch brand Ecclesi here at QVC, our solid sterling watch brand, a premium designer watch brand. It's the first time that Robert, who is the creator, has brought us a watch as a Today Special Value in about 3 years. And my first thought when they showed this to me was, seriously, where have you been? Like, why are we waiting this long?
Where have you been all my life?
Come on. Hi.
Good to see you again.
Robert's back. We had him at the beginning of the show, and in case you missed us at the top of the noon hour, we decided to bring him back. I'll take you through the choices, everyone, but I want you to know as you go through this, it is a solid sterling watch. The only things on this watch that are not sterling are the stainless steel case pack and the removable clasps on the deployment mechanism on back. It adjusts from 6 1/4 inches up to 7 1/2, and if you need more like 8 or 8 1/4, you can buy extra links on QVC.com.
Yeah.
And then down here, these are the colors. This is black, which is unbelievably popular, still on fire. We had to finally go into an advanced order situation on this.
So lucky we could do that.
Because it sold out in the mid-morning, or
mid-morning,
crazy.
early morning. So we worked the phones and we got some back in for that May delivery. I'm so glad
So
because
great.
you know we are just getting so many calls for this.
Oh.
Of course, all the colors, classic, beautiful, rich gold tone, gorgeous rosé gold, I call it, because it's such a beautiful blush color, and your classic Fifth Avenue sterling silver. Any one of these choices is classic. It's going to endure years and years and years in terms of quality, in terms of styling. I think that this is just a really great value in that, you know, we bring the modern, updated, sculpted case, the beautiful curb link chain, which is what is happening out there in high-end jewelry design. I opened a magazine, high-end magazine yesterday, and one of our very recognizable jewelry designers here in America had curb link chain draped,
So
neck,
cool.
everything. I'm like, that is perfect, and I am so glad that we have this watch debuting tomorrow because you know, it just seemed like just perfect timing.
They're beautiful. Robert's background is, for well over 20 years, he has been making these incredibly beautiful watches. He studied watchmaking in Italy. This one is on 5 easy payments of $39. It has a mother-of-pearl face, a hard mineral crystal over that mother-of-pearl face. The face, as he's going to show you in a second, with that beautiful black married next to one of our silver bangles on the day, which I believe is some crazy price, like $29 or $39, is that the face is done in this rectangular tank style. And I just think, I mean, solid sterling.
Oh, over 45 grams. That's an over an ounce and a half, by the way, of solid silver in each one of these timepieces. Look at this jet black, Shawn.
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
it's kind of it's out of here because, you know, we've had a few callers today say that they got the black and one of the metal colors because they're just so different, and they bring such different personalities and moods to this timepiece. So glad with this black being our first ever black Ecclesi watch that it's been such a great response.
I have to tell you that, you know, you were here a little bit earlier, and one of the things that I think is so beautiful about this watch is that whereas it gives tremendously classic, timeless tank watch in the face, and the curb link straps, or what we call the chain links, which are so status, also are timeless and classic.
Yeah.
It also is something that we're seeing a lot in fashion right now, this idea of very trending, very cool, very kind of edgy chain details.
Yeah.
So as much and as at once it's very classic and certainly timeless, it feels also very cool.
Yeah, it still touches on the cool, you know, the chain, even a little bit like rock and roll there, a little bit rock and roll element to it.
Love it.
So it does have all of that, you know, but we kept the lines clean. We kept them modern and contemporary. We wanted a classic watch that would look just as good in 10 years as it does today. We want this to be your everyday watch. We want you to rediscover it a few years from now in your jewelry box and say, wow, that is so cool. It looks great today. I'm going to put it on. You know, that is what we try to build into the timepiece. That's the value we try to bring in.
So I have a question for you because, obviously this is new today. This is the star of our Bonanza sale. We only do that once a year. First time we've ever had an Ecclesi Today special value for a Bonanza big event day. When you're looking to design a Today special value, of all the watches that you've designed, and all the inspiration, and there's a whole collection that for you also skews very Southwestern.
Right.
How did you know where to go with this one? What was the inspiration? What was the aha moment?
I think, the first aha moment was the curb link chain. This is something I've been wanting to use. Finally, we had this opportunity to do it. We take our opportunities to develop Today's special value very seriously. This is a huge event and thing for us, and a big celebration and honor. So, we wanted to design a beautiful classic, a modern classic, something that's elegant.
That's what it is, a modern classic.
Modern classic, exactly. And, but we want it to be fun and updated and young and fresh. We brought crisp design to the dial. Not only is it a beautiful dial with a lot of depth to it, and this is all genuine mother of pearl, but it's easy to read. So, this watch, it just works. It works casual. It works
I was just thinking
career. It works dressy.
Black tie, jeans, doesn't matter.
Absolutely. And it's going to be so comfortable. Anyone here in the offices that's been wearing it the past couple of weeks has commented on just how fluid and slinky the chain is on your wrist and how great the weight feels. It's not too heavy, but the minute you take this watch out of the box, you're going to feel that element of quality. When you pick up a watch, based on the feel and the weight, the finish of the chain, the finish of the case, if it's quality or not.
It's super solid and weighty, which I love. I love the feel of that. But to your point, a lot of us are used to, and I'm just showing it next to a bracelet that's coming up. Because the black is just
dynamite.
It's so good. But so many of us are used to watches that have stiff straps, or even a bracelet watch that has very solid, thick panther links.
Right.
And the idea of the fluid liquid chain and how beautiful and also a little trendy and certainly classic that is. And to your point, I have a ruler here, so I'm not really the ruler girl, but I think this is helpful. Like that, it's just a perfect face.
Yeah, we really sculpted the case to conform to the wrist. It's contoured top and bottom, by the way. Not many watches do this except for at the very, very high end. The back is curved. The top is curved. This is contouring. This is something that you will find in luxury timepieces. It just contributes to that feel on the wrist. It's not clunky. You don't feel edges or corners. It's something very smooth.
How would you choose your colors, and would you take us through them again?
Oh, how would I choose? It's very difficult. But of course, we've got the beautiful, gorgeous jet black, the rich gold tone, the rosé blush gold, and the sterling silver. All of the colors, by the way, ionic plating. This is the latest and most durable plating to enter the jewelry and watch industry. It was developed by NASA a few years back. It's super high tech. Layers of titanium protecting your solid sterling silver, and then overlay over that pure carat gold on the rose gold, and on the yellow and on the black, it's that black titanium that gives it that jet black high polish finish.
It's awesome, and the mother of pearl face gives it just enough of the shimmer to make it feel like an extra bump of luxe, because you've got that beautiful MOP gemstone face. It's just perfect. $39 on your screen. Comes boxed. Again, it is adjustable from 6 1/4, 6 3/4, up to 7.5 inches. It comes with three of those fold over adjustable clasps. So, but if you need more, because you're an 8-inch or an 8 1/4 or 8 1/2, go to QVC.com, because we're actually selling them separately, right?
Yeah, it's so important, because you need not worry about wrist sizes if this is a gift, or for yourself. We can accommodate virtually any wrist size.
I see, and I'm such a silver purist that I'm wearing
this. Looks
and Deanna's wearing it too.
I'll say the word again. It looks so sexy.
It looks so sexy. It's great. Deanna's in hers. She's chosen to wear the same one as I have. Robert, thank you. You just get it so right.
Thank you.
5,800, 5,800 on the day. Super popular. All right, so we kept referencing the bangle, so let's show you the bangle again. We've had about 1,000 ordered just in this show. You're seeing it on silver right there with Deanna. This is also something that is available in 4 other colors, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it because it's a really, it's a really cool story behind this thing. Aside from the fact that it's only $39, and that's like, what? This is our proprietary line of silver jewelry on QVC called Silver Style. The bangle is made in solid sterling. You're choosing small 6 3/4, 7 1/4 average, or large 8 inches. Do you see what I'm doing? When the buyer showed me this bangle and they did this, I was blown away. So that's solid sterling silver. So now here's how this is going to work beyond that. I'm going to take you through colors. You have two safety catches hanging on. There you go. 2 safety catches that keep it together. And wow, for $39 you can afford to get multiple colors if you haven't tried, and or stack, stack, stack. Over here, this is going to be our yellow. Next to that are, let me just separate them, our black. I love the silver in this. I don't know what it is about this particular bangle in the silver, but I love it. There is a rose choice, and then there's also a chocolate choice. So as I just grab really quickly, the Ecclesi watch, obviously great together. A lot of the girls have chosen to partner this bangle with this watch because they just, I don't know what it is about this marriage of these two, but they work so well together. I also think, since we've been talking so much about the black, grabbing the black really quickly, that's so great. So there's that. You know, and this is something that really is the perfect example of what we do on a Bonanza silver sale. This whole day is dedicated to sale prices, sale prices, sale prices, tons and tons and tons, if not mostly new. We only do this one day out of the year. We've been doing this event longer than any other event, 27 years. Almost back to the very inception of QVC have we been doing this. And that right there is another example of how I just think dressing with jewelry looks so good, is to just layer, nest different things next to each other. A Judith Ripka tennis bracelet, an Ecclesi solid sterling watch, a classic bangle, nest in there a charm bracelet, nest in there a cuff. Pieces that are really, really comfortable, you don't mind layering multiples on and of. This is 925 silver in any of the colors that you choose. And of course, that's why we think, as a Bonanza Day, the price for these new is so extraordinary, because that's $39 for 925 silver. And I'll just pop one on real quick so I can show you. And I'll choose the rose. Holding on. I'm so afraid to chip a nail, and I just had these done yesterday, and it's a bummer. And I can't get that one open, so we're not going to try. Hold on. Here we go. This blows my mind. It's kind of beauty, luxury, and technology all married into one. All right. So lightweight on the wrist, you cannot believe. And in keeping with that, I would just say, for $39, if you can afford to layer more than one, I don't know, I just think that's a great look. So anyway, new today, that's one of our great price points on this day and in this show. It is a gold polished bangle done in sterling silver, and it is your choice of 3 sizes and 5 colors. Update, B pendant's gone. You cutie. B pendant's gone. Black mother of pearl. And then what do you think this is? I wish you could see Jerry. Jerry's off to the side. He's got the cheater's manual. He already knows what this is. Snake chain. Diamond cut coming up. Check it out.
It's finally here. Big Bonanza Silver Sale. The latest looks, new designs, and hot colors. All the styles you love and all on sale. QVC's only silver sale until October. Big Bonanza Silver Sale. All day today on QVC.
Fashion's Night In is all about style from different points of view.
We are putting looks together that reflect our own unique personalities. We're sharing what we think looks good and why. We're going to help you define and refine your personal style. It's 5 hours of looks, laughs, and loves.
Fashion's Night In premieres Monday.
Hi. So it's our Big Bonanza silver sale. Richest silver strike in America, North America, was this Bonanza Silver Strike. And so we celebrate it once a year with this day-long event. Cool thing that's happening today is we're doing some things a little differently than we've done in years past. So coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a dedicated hour, the only of its kind on the day, of diamond jewelry set in sterling. We've never given branded hours away on the day to anything other than just what we like to call kind of sampler shows. So that's kind of exciting, and I'm clad in a few things coming up in that next hour. But wait, we are not even nearly done. Check it out. All right, so I love the Evil Eye. This is the, in your choice of the silver or the rhodium-plated black. This is a bead mesh bracelet, but because it's diamond cut, it almost sparkles. It does, like gemstone or like diamonds. It has a magnetic clasp, but the real style star and story is the Evil Eye. 6 3/4 inches, 7 1/4, 8 inches, new today. First presentation on the day, Vicenza silver. It's made in Italy. By the way, this is how comfortable it is on your wrist. And the Evil Eye is something I adore because I have really good friends that live in Greece. So I've traveled to visit them many times, and I've collected many Evil Eyes. Evil Eye in Greek is called mati. And mati, as you may or may not know, actually dates back to Plato's time. Because that eye used to be pinned on babies' blankets and hung in doorways of homes, and wherever the eye was, it was believed in Asian and Mediterranean cultures, Turkey and Greece and all of those beautiful Mediterranean countries, Arab countries, it was believed to ward off evil energy, evil vibes, bad luck. And so people would keep evil eyes, hang them from the trees out in front of their house. Now they still do, but it's also something for the tourists who go to these beautiful countries to take home as a piece and part of their culture. And I have so many evil eyes. I love the Evil Eye. Obviously, if you go to Greece, you can get glass evil eyes. This one is done in mother of pearl, which is stunning. And to me, this is another example of message jewelry, because it tells a story, and in this case, it's a good luck story, just delivered in a much different way that is a lot more, I think, rich in lore, legend, and history than just wearing, say, a ladybug or something like that. So the one thing I will tell you is this is incredibly pliable and flexible and comfortable. Made in Italy, the sterling silver used to make it has been woven into this bead mesh in this tubular design. Mag snap on the back, sparkles like the Dickens. Then surrounding the mother of pearl eye are prong set crystals. And, you know, this is just, I'm wearing mine. Silver is going very, very quickly. I'm just going to take this bangle off real quick. I'm wearing mine. And it's funny because evil eyes have become very cool. But I'm not sure everybody knows the story behind the Evil Eye, and that's what fascinates me, because I just love stories. So there's another example of how I love to nest things together, and there's just a whole lot of something going on there. Big journey of stories all coming together. And the eye, obviously, you know, as a good luck talisman, as a protection, it's intended to be a source of protection. Who wouldn't want a little something of that in their life? Because boy, don't we all just need a little bit. I will just share with you that in the silver, we are limited in all 3 sizes for what we can ship right now. The next ship date will be in May. I think this is a tremendous gift. I haven't really talked about that yet in the show, but to someone you love, to someone going off to college, to someone getting married, to bridesmaids, I think it's a very cool, and it merges both trend, because of course that bead mesh is a very kind of trendy way to do a bracelet. But then the eye, it dates back thousands of years. And the sale price here is $88 and change. The retail value is nearly double that. Nest it next to your watch, which is so cool. Wear it on its own. Wear it with pearls. Wear it with a wrapped leather bracelet we have coming up in the 2 o'clock hour. And when you need to be surrounded by good energy and good karma and good vibes and ward off the evil and ward off the bad karma and ward off the negative Nancy's in your life and ward off the gossip and ward it off, ward it off, ward it off, ward it off, this is your protection. At least that's what it is believed to be in those cultures. And I just think it's, you know, as a really fresh piece in your jewelry assortment, but done with beautiful, precious metals and also gems. In this case, mother of pearl, sterling. The black is rhodium plated, and I'm just going to show it to you because here is a perfect example. There is the black Ecclesi watch, which I think we're going to see Robert again. We weren't supposed to, but we're going to. You guys keep calling and saying, please bring him back, so we're going to bring him back. There's the black next to the black Ecclesi watch, which I just think is great. And just, can we stay there for 1 second, because I just want to show this. How great is that? Totally mag. I wish everything in life could be a mag. Because anything other than that is just too difficult, right? But that is just super, super comfortable. And it's attached almost like a little sterling silver ring onto the mesh bead chain of the bracelet. Another example of a piece of jewelry that tells a story, and it's a story I love. I think is very cool. Silver, all 3 sizes: 6 3/4, 7 1/4, 8 inches. Shipping out May 26th. If you would like the black, all 3 sizes, 200 left that can ship immediately. Okay, so Deanna is wearing what we are going to right now. We have about half an hour left in this show, and let me just say, this is under $100 for diamonds and sterling. 1/7 of a carat of diamonds. This is Affinity. This is our Affinity diamond line. You're seeing Deanna, she's wearing the blue. We have multiple colors that I'm going to show you and tempt you with in just a little bit. 1/7 of a carat, I wonder if I can fit them on this finger. No, I can't. 1/7 of a carat of diamonds. The colors are gorgeous. But the make of this bracelet is what is so fresh. First, I'm just going to show them on me as I take you through the colors, because I think that's just a little bit more interesting. So here is your 1/7 of a carat of, and these are real diamonds, real colored diamonds, real natural colored diamonds. There's green. There is your red, which is fantastic. I'm wearing that pendant from earlier with the red diamonds, which I think is great. There is your, what looks like canary yellow diamonds, and then the blue. And then here is just a look at the ring. So the ring is almost like a basket weave woven band ring. And it looks like this serpent of diamonds is growing over top of that basket weave woven. They're pave set. It creates this twisted arc over the band ring. Along backside, which I think is so cool. I can't name the designer, but obviously there's a designer that does not only this twisted woven, but then this bar station on his rings and on his bracelets, and it's just very, very luxe and status. And I just think it's a very, very special piece. And there's not a whole lot to it. There's a simplicity to it. I think stacking it is cool. I'm not suggesting that, you know, certainly you're going to buy 2, but I do think at least seeing what it looks like to take this and use this ring stackably, and I will just share that with you, because coming up in the 2 p.m. hour, we have a wedding set that is essentially a knockoff of my real wedding set, and that's the band ring, the Eternity band ring from it. I mean, the possibilities here are just endless for stacking and for layering. I don't know, this is new today, and it's funny because other than my wedding set, I'm just not a real diamond person. I could give it, I could take it, I could leave it, I'm fine with it. They're beautiful, but they're expensive, and so I don't normally pay a lot of attention to diamond jewelry because, I don't know, for me, You know, in this case, as you see the colors of diamonds, that is a huge story that makes this fresh and special. And then I just love the slightness of this. I love the texture. I love it any time that you can see metal that's been made to look like either fabric or, in this case, kind of basket weave. There's just a luxury to it. I think you could easily use this as a stand-in for your wedding ring, for your wedding band, if you're traveling. New today, 1/7 of a carat of diamonds, natural colored diamonds for under $100 is an exact great example of what it is to be a Big Bonanza silver sale. And if you've never owned colors of diamonds, and that one certainly with the basket weave is just a very happening look in the world of high-end designer. What a great special piece. And I wanted to show you another piece that was very popular and new today, because colors of diamonds and these particular colors, these marry and work so beautifully together. Here is the oval textured ring with 1/3 of a carat of diamonds. $23 and change on 6 easy payments to get it home. Wow, really good. So that one was available, and I'm still wearing the pendant that goes with that. I'm excited for this. Okay. This is a hot pick on our day. Hold on. You know, it's funny because when jewelry is made in a way that you want to play with it and you want to touch it and it almost makes your eyes want to salivate, then you know they've done something special. So this is a snake chain. It's obviously one of the really densest chains made. And as you go in a little close, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it actually is, it's diamond cut. It's diamond cut on multiple sides, so it gives sequin or diamond sparkle. Of course, also, it is so liquid, you just cannot help but want to play with it and twist it and puddle it. And this is the snake chain that's made in Italy because it's ultra fine. So in your choice of the bracelet, which is going to be, I believe, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, 8 inches, or in the necklace, which can be 16, 18, 20, 24, or 36 inches long, this is the idea of ultra-fine silver, our finest, most premium silver. 95% silver, not 92.5 like sterling. There's more pure silver in this. And as a result, the gleam, many people say, is whiter, is sparklier. Made in Italy, all of our ultrafine is, and it almost begins to not only take on black tie status, but we certainly call it our most elevated line of silver. And I just love how this one is so fluid. It's such a pleasure to wear it on the neck, and it is just begging for some sort of enhancer or pendant. Clearly, though, the diamond cutting of the silver and the silver itself is so special and so kind of jaw-dropping that you don't really need to put anything on it. I'm going to put this one on. Has a lobster claw clasp. This is totally new. Everything you see on this bust form, whether it's the necklace or the great shot there, or the bracelet, is on 5 easy payments. And so let me just break down your gram weights real quick, because the $49 16-incher is 11 grams of ultrafine silver. I love that Deanna's wearing 2 of these, and for these prices you can. What? What? Great idea! 36 inches doubled. You just saved me money. That's fantastic. And she's wearing the bracelet, which is just beautiful. It's funny, isn't it, how something so simple can be so stunning? I don't know, I think it is. 11 grams in the 16-inch, 12.7 grams in the 18-inch, 20 inches is 14.5 grams, and yet it's still only $59. 24 inches is 16.7 grams, still only $69. 36 inches on Deanna, and she has doubled it. 25 grams of made in Italy ultrafine silver, and it's still not even over $100. The Easy Pay starts at about $5.80. Crazy, right? I'm going to keep that one on. We call it the silver polished snake bracelet or necklace. Very, very, very popular. right, we've got a couple quick presentations, so let's move into this. This is called Orme. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a sterling necklace. Look, honey, at all that sterling. This is another one that you just want to touch. And if you could just feel how lightweight and lovely that is. But moreover, it's kind of like this treat for the eye because you're looking at all of those intertwined links, and it's just, well, it has a real history, Orme does. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Orme in Turkish means braided. Look at that. Look at that spring ring, that nice oversize. And this, of course, comes, the necklace, in 17 inches or 19 inches. So it's not your traditional 16 or 18, which I also like very much. It is this beauty of a luxuriously intertwined woven. So it gives this big, bold presence. 44 grams of silver in the 17 inches, and then 48.5 grams of silver in the 19 inches. And then, of course, you also have your choice of the bracelets. So holding that thought, the bracelets come in, I will have to have someone tell me. The bracelets I'm going to guess are 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inches. I'm ballparking. That is perfect, my producer tells me. Yes. Let me just put this on. Do you have it on? Yes. Go to Deanna because this is awesome. It is like a cuff for your décolleté. It is so lightweight, you will not believe it. There's tremendous dimension. Each one of those beautiful, I want to call them links, beautifully braided and intertwined so that it kind of rolls and dips and falls and swings and softly lays right on the neck and goes over every last little bony bump or curve that you have. It does look like someone took silver and were essentially able to make a rope, a true rope out of silver. It's a beautiful piece, 6 easy payments. The retail value is over double the Bonanza sale price, both in the bracelet and the necklace. 6 easy payments that start at $24 or $26 for the necklace. And wow, so beautiful. I love jewelry that you just want to touch. Here is some information about the bracelet itself that goes with that. Just letting you know. Here it is. 3 sizes to choose from. Again, that would be 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and then 8 inches. Love this next item. Okay, this is going to be another quickie. Sorry about that. This is Vicenza silver. This is silver made in Italy from the same factories as the beautiful Italian gold. You are choosing either the diamond cut ring in one of 3 colors: yellow, silver, black, rose. Yellow is 14 karat clad, black is rhodium plated. You are choosing. This is another example of super contemporary, modern, clean, trend on trend. So there are your 4 colors in the ring, and it is truly diamond cut to give gemstone fastening appeal. So 5 through 10 are the sizes, 4 easy payments that start at $11 there, or $22 and change here for the cuff. This is an opportunity where I just think you've got to have both, because they are that. So that is a very fresh and contemporary and modern and minimalist and super on trend. All that negative space and open work. This is a cuff. all that negative space and open work is very, very, very what's happening in jewelry right now. There's a slightness, there's a delicacy. Women also, not that you would, I'm just saying, you know, you would see something like this, like an arm cuff. It's a very Italian, very, I don't want to call it urban, but it's a very refined look, but a very current look. And in this piece, all of the diamond cutting is meant to allow the metal, the silver, the made in Italy silver, to sparkle like gemstones. So the cuff comes in 6 3/4 small, 7 1/4 average, or 8 inches large. They're all made in Italy. It's a triple bar design, so the diamond cutting, and then there's that triple bar that really gives geo or geometric. I just love cuffs like this. I don't know if it's a Cleopatra moment, right? It's just, it's a great elevated, again, I just keep thinking of New York and LA. It's a very New York and an LA piece. New today. And then the ring. Same deal. And it's funny because 2 pieces like that would be all that you needed. I have a really good friend who's a stylist, and, you know, we have to go through a lot of photo shoots for our headshots and for, you know, different shows that we do here. And this is easily something that, even if the dress is not great, even if the jeans are pretty old, even if the t-shirt has seen better days, those 2 pieces, the ring and the cuff, and the handbag, will make or break the whole look. Sale price, beautiful, fantastic, and new. Really terrific. We have another item that we wanted to share with you in one of these kind of quickie-inspired presentations. This is a gemstone double band ring. I remember sitting in the buyer meeting for this and falling in love with this, mainly because I think it is so fresh how this is done. For starters, you're choosing set in the sterling, real, checkerboard faceted lapis, which I am wearing right now, or I'm going to show you in a second. We have onyx or amethyst. I think it is so fresh that it's a free-form, misshapen formed gemstone instead of being perfectly round, because that is the difference. And of course, as I turn it, you can see it floats in between what are essentially 2 beautiful crystal band rings. So there's a ton of negative space, and it's almost like an optical illusion. And then around that misshapen, kind of free-form, faceted gemstone, which here is and here is, your choices, holding on, are also that beautiful border of the crystals hanging on right here. There you go. So that's the idea of the onyx, the lapis, or the amethyst. I adore this piece. I just think it is fantastic. You've got about 3/4 of a carat of white topaz. So my apologies, I kept calling them crystals, but they are in fact white topaz. And they're beautifully done. So this is, talk about a truly luxe moment. White topaz, your choice of lapis, amethyst, or onyx, and it's $89. Genuine white topaz and genuine gemstones. And it's this really organic freeform shape that continues this idea of modern, fresh, contemporary. It is the stone itself, prong set. I love that it's not a cabochon or a smooth top. I love that they faceted it. The bead set white topaz all the way around the stone, and then on the top and bottom arc of the bands. And I love the fact that it's these 2 bands, almost like channel setting a stone, that are kissing and just tension holding in almost that stone showpiece. Great, great piece. Today is one of those days too, I think, with prices like this. $89? Really? For genuine gemstone? $14 on the Easy Pay? I just encourage you, if maybe you're more of a classics girl, maybe try and tip your toe into the water that is something maybe a little bit more modern than you would typically wear, maybe skewing on the slightly contemporary. It's just fun with prices like these to be able to play with color and shape and style. And in this case, it is also available new today in the necklace with that same organic, free-form, beautiful look in the onyx, the lapis, the amethyst, and all of them surrounded by white topaz. Sale price is $69. Retail value is $120. Okay. So this is very cool. So this is ultrafine. So we're again revisiting Italy and this idea of the most premium or black tie worthy silver that we have at QVC, because it's more pure silver than traditional sterling, which is 92.5% silver, and then the rest of it is alloys. This is 95% sterling and the rest is alloys, but one of those alloys is not nickel, so you never have to worry about reactivity or sensitivity. You're seeing here what I'm doing. This is an oval hinged rope twisted bangle. So putting this on just to show you really quickly. And you have your choice of 3 sizes. They are small, average, and large. And then the earrings, which are light as a feather. You know how like the best whipped cream that's homemade and they call it chantilly, it's like light as air, because they whip it so long it's just decadent. That's the idea of these earrings on the ear. They are a chubby, really rich, twisted, classic hoop. Getting out my ruler, 1 3/8 inches is the drop on these. Sorry, I'm not really a ruler person, so not so great at that. My producer's like, you're doing well, okay, great. I just never understood the ruler thing. I mean, I never go to the store and do this when I'm looking in the mirror. I don't ever stop the lady at the Bloomies and say, do you have a ruler? But I understand. I'm just making fun. I get it. It's helpful because it helps to show the size and the dimension, because the TV is not really helpful for that. These you're going to see, I think, on Carissa in a second. If you love a hoop, but if traditional hoops, they kind of, been there, done that, a little lackluster because it's just a hoop, these are big and grand. And keep in mind, this is all ultra-fine silver. These are new today. They are $69. $69 for the earrings. $129 for the bracelet. That is yet again another example of an extraordinary bonanza sale price. The bracelet, 3/8 of an inch at its widest point, and it does kind of dome and get a little fatter and chubbier at the top of your wrist, and then it gets more. Carissa, can you just twist that around so they can see on your wrist how it gets a little bit more slight and slender around back, which is what you would want for comfort, and it has this snap hinge closure, which is really great and easy. Great look, great piece for layering, great piece. Love twisted. It just gives nautical knot and roping, which I just think is very, very pretty. All right. So we are now going to bring you, this is one of my favorites in the show. These are the stick earrings I've been wearing all show. This is also a ring that I'm going to put on. Essentially what this is, guys, not to confuse you, and we're not really going to spend a lot of time here, you have to decide whether you would like the earrings in either the, what we call ear climber, whether you would like the stick earrings that are a drop earring, or, see I'm wearing them, and I don't even wear drop earrings, and it's just enough. It's a vertical bar, but it's so slight and delicate. From afar, you can barely tell that it's there. Very linear, very sleek, very New York, LA, very, very, could be black tie, or not. So there's that, the stick earrings. There's also the ear climber seen here, and all of these are available for $19.88. I'm not goofing here. It's ridiculous. So these are ear climbers. You're going to see, I hope on one of the girls, the ear climber concept, because it really is best displayed on. Because the idea is, if you're really a minimalist stud girl, if you don't wear drop earrings and you're like, Shawn, I think it's great that you love the stick earrings, but it's just not my thing. The stick earrings have a shepherd's hook. They feel like nothing in the ear. I just think I'm getting them, but just saying. However, this is the idea of doing something as comfortable and casual and versatile as a stud earring, and and yet it climbs up the side of the ear after you've threaded it through your pierced ear hole, so it gives just a little bit more drama. This, of course, in sterling silver comes in the black, the silver, the rose, the yellow. The stick earrings just come in yellow and silver. And then, wait, because this is a choice of, or for $19 and change, just get it all. Here's the ring. Right? The ring comes in silver, yellow, rose, or black too. And why not just put them all on? I mean, come on. If one is good, you know the expression, more is better. These X-rings have been so popular. I remember when we launched we're going to have it actually next hour in our Diamond Ink show, our 1 hour of Diamond Ink on the day in Sterling. We had an X-ring Diamond Ink debut last summer. It was a fresh from the fair piece. I think it was fresh from the fair, yeah. And was it expensive, or was it popular and not expensive? And in this case, it's that same idea, done in just beautiful sterling, sizes 5 through 10. Deanna is wearing the ear climber. This is so helpful to see because it gives you a very quick glimpse of the beauty on the ear and the simplicity, especially if you don't like a drop earring, which I typically don't. So I'm loving this idea of an ear climber because it gives me a little bit of drama without having drop. You know, I'm a yoga pants girl when I'm not at work, 99% of the time, so I would not have a lot of room in my life for a lot of drop earrings because I just don't dress like that in my free time. Buy more and save. If you love the stick earrings that I'm wearing, and you're really loving the ring, kind of compelled by the ear climber, you actually save $5 if you pick up one and then get another or both. So now, if you get the stick earrings, the ring and the ear climbers drop down to $14. And I just think, when I saw these in my tray a couple days ago when I met with the buyers, I just thought, now that's a look. That's a cool, sleek, minimalist, contemporary, runway, New York, LA, very hip, a woman who clearly is up with the trends, but there's also an elegance to it, which I used to think that you could only look elegant if you wore, diamonds, and that's so not true. So I'm loving the fact that we have looks like this on the day. We've gone from twisted rope, classic, timeless. Now, of course, this, given the $19 price point, extraordinarily popular on the day. 2,000 in just this show alone. Please stay on the phone lines for that. All right, we have an encore presentation. Encore. 6,000 of our Ecclesi watches spoken for on the day. We have not had an Ecclesi watch as a Today Special Value for 3 years. We've never actually done one as a Today Special Value on a Bonanza special event day, which we've been doing for 27 years. This one has over 45 grams of solid sterling silver. The only thing on the watch that is not sterling silver is the stainless steel case back and the stainless steel removable links on the back that attach to the deployment clasp that allow you to adjust it. It adjusts from 6 1/4 to 6 3/4 to 7 1/2 inches long. If you need longer, like 8 inches or 8 1/4, there are extra links you can buy on QVC.com. The glass is actually a hard mineral crystal. The face is real mother of pearl. The shape is rectangular tank, and there are 3 curb link chains that are solid sterling that make up the watch. 5 easy payments of $39 and change. And it's the first time we've ever done a choice of colors of sterling and an Ecclesi watch. So we're going to take you through those now as Robert's getting mic'd up and joining us just shortly and momentarily. So here are your choices, and wow, has one been like a huge runaway favorite. Yes, I am partial to my icy white like diamonds favorite of the silver, which we actually just call the silver. This is the true blue solid sterling. Love it. Love, love, love. And love, love, love that. However, down here, this is the black, which has been the runaway wild popular favorite. Right there. Beautiful. This is the yellow, which of course looks just like 18 karat. This is the rose that looks like 18 karat. And Robert, who just joined us, who's been doing this for well over 20 years, I just can't stop playing with the chains.
No,
So you just want
I
to
know.
touch it all the time.
And it's because, it's just the thickness and the weight of the solid curb link chain. It just makes it so luscious. It really, really does. It just adds that beautiful, supple weight to the watch. You've got the solid case, which brings a certain amount of weight and feel to the watch, but then this gorgeous, solid curb link chain, which I think I mentioned a couple times today, we had manufactured in a factory in Massachusetts that's 150 years old.
Wow.
Making chain in
Wow.
the United States. So I think that's really cool. Top quality material.
Beautiful.
And, I think that our viewers today are responding to, the nice, sleek, modern, updated look of this watch. We've seen so many round cases for the past 5-10 years even. The boyfriend watch is just, it was everywhere, but it's time to move on, and it's so nice to see nice, new, sleek shapes. I think the tank is so refreshing.
So do I.
So modern, so sleek.
I think that's such a great call out. And, the other thing that I think is special about this watch, and you do solid sterling watches so beautifully, we all have strap watches, and those are great. And for a time, we got into the silicone, and everybody, I think, now still has a ceramic watch. But there's something that is irreplaceable about the look and the feel and the story behind a solid sterling watch.
Well, there's a feel that can't be replaced. Steel or brass, what have you, it is not going to have that warm, thick, dense feel that a precious metal has. But what I point out is, if you have built a gorgeous wardrobe of sterling jewelry, why do you want to pair a brass watch or a steel watch or a plastic watch with that? Why wouldn't you want to have another beautiful sterling piece of jewelry that tells time, that is going to elevate your wardrobe?
So beautiful. And today I know was exciting because it was the first time we had choices of
time
colors.
ever.
And in the black,
Gorgeous black.
the response has been overwhelming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very classic and yet rock and roll. Very trend savvy because of the chain and the curb link, and yet so elegantly timeless. And it's amazing for $39 and change. You're getting over 45 grams of sterling.
Yeah, an ounce and a half of sterling silver in this. You will feel it.
You
when
will
you get
feel
this
it.
home, you'll feel the weight, you'll feel the quality, and you'll love the looks.
Whew.
I think it'll be your new favorite.
Three
for
times
spring
a
forward.
charm. Three times I had you
Three
today.
times a charm. How about
Three times
that?
a charm. Thank you, Mr. Robert.
Thank you, Shawn.
So the deal is, we would really encourage you to stay on the phone lines for that one, because you can always go to qvc.com to read up more on it. But that absolutely is going to be the crown jewel of our show and of our day. But we are not done, at least you and I, yet. Stick around, because we have our only hour of Diamonique jewelry coming up next, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be partial. It's the best hour on the whole day. It's awesome. So stay tuned for that. And also on Monday, Fashions Night In kicks off. Check it out.
Fashion's Night In is all about style from different points of view.
We are putting looks together that reflect our own unique personalities. We're sharing what we think looks good and why. We're going to help you define and refine your personal style. It's 5 hours of looks, laughs, and loves.
Fashion's Night In premieres Monday.
What's new at QVC? Well, we're excited about new shipping and handling rates on most items, especially our new $3 shipping and handling on all apparel, all beauty, and all jewelry. Now that's exciting.
Shop the brands and products you love with these shows coming soon to QVC.
Take the Auric Challenge and see how this Auric Upright Classic Lightweight Vacuum gets the job done. No matter how you cover your floors, the Auric Upright has you covered. Saturday on QVC. And this Sunday, Sunjoe Outdoor Tools brings us their easy-to-use pole saw and other innovative products for your lawn and garden. Shop Sunday throughout the day. Then Dr. Perricone brings us an essential 3-piece daily treatment for the face, neck, and eyes in a super-sized collection. Don't miss Perricone MD this Monday on QVC.